Hello, team. Welcome to Boehlys Boys, our Chelsea rebuild. This is episode 2. Episode 1 got a lot of love, so thank you very much to everyone that liked and commented. And if you could do the same for this one, that would be great. I'm looking forward to bringing you 2 more vital games in the start of our Premier League campaign. And those 2 games are going to be against Arsenal at home and then Man City away. As you can see, we have bounced back from that opening day disaster in some style. We have been really banging in the goals. Kai Havertz has scored in every single game. Enzo Fernandez has been on the score sheet in the last 2. There's a few for Mason Mount, including a couple of penalties, but we've got goals from Modric, Ziyech, Sterling, Pulisic as well. Everyone's really getting on board, and that has helped us up to the dizzy heights of second in the league. We are 4 points behind Manchester City, but we do have a game in hand as they have just beat Man United. Kai Havertz is smashing the average ratings charts. Trevor Chalobah on the assists. I'll tell you what, he has surprised me because he was one that I was not planning on using, but he has really turned in some high quality performances. He's got an average rating of 7.47. He's 3 assists. I mean, I'm not going to pay too much attention to these other stats yet, but in terms of some of the goals, his name is popping up quite a lot in terms of being involved. So he has really done well to start off with. Kai Havertz with his 3 man of the matches in 5 games. You can't go wrong with that. In terms of transfers, then Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang has left the building. He has gone to Al Sadd for 4.5 million. I just wanted him off the wage bill, to be honest. And then there's loan moves for the likes of Broja, Chukwuemeka, Santos, Fafana, etc. And as mentioned, we have Arsenal up first today, and they have been in some pretty good form. They're unbeaten in the league. Just the 2 draws to Brighton and Man United. Bukayo Saka has been on fire. He has got, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 goals so far this season. And yeah, they've been sharing it about, and Nketiah's got on the board. So there'll be a difficult test for us. And this is the team that we're going to trust to try and get that result. We're going to have Mendy in goal. We're going to go with a back 4 of Cucurella, Silva, Koulibaly, and Reece James. Fernandez, Zakaria is going to come in place of Chalobah because he's just not quite 100%. Mason Mount's going to go box to box, and then we're going to have a front 3 of Pulisic, Havertz, and Raheem Sterling. Hopefully, this is enough to get past them, but we've got plenty of strength on the bench. And in terms of the Arsenal team, there's quite a few sort of light green / yellowy hearts here. So Saka, Jesus, Saliba, you fancy them not to make a full 90 minutes. So hopefully we can capitalise on that. And in order to do that, we have a very important team talk here. I'm going to say this is a big rivalry and we're favourites. Go and grab the win. Oh, nothing else will do in this situation. We cannot afford to let Man City run away with this Premier League title. We've got them at the Etihad in the next game, so we don't want to give them a cushion. We want to be right up against them. Pressure on. And Sterling has nicked the ball there. It finds Mason Mount. Mason Mount finds Sterling again. Sterling is in, and Sterling has made it 1-0. Less than 2 minutes on the clock. He's nicked the ball. He's played a fantastic 1-2 with Mason Mount. At times, he looked like he was going to lose it. I think Gabriel will be disappointed he didn't get the ball back there. They don't follow the run. He times his run to perfection, and he slots it underneath the arm of the outrushing Ramsdale, and that is 1-0. That is the perfect start. They're going to show the tight offside. How perfectly timed is this run? Pretty damn perfect, to be honest. Didn't even go to VAR, but when they checked it, it was all good. So we will take that. That is a great start. I'm not going to drop back to a positive mentality yet. I want to push on. I want to try and get another goal because Arsenal are dangerous. They're undefeated. They've got a good free kick here. Odegaard, is it a little bit far out? Just about. It grazed the top of the bar. You don't see many flying from that range unless you've got a Ward-Prowse or a real free kick specialist in your ranks. Bit closer and then you're in trouble, especially with the left footer. But anyway, as we move towards halfway stage in this first half, there's not a lot happening other than the one highlight piece. And I've got the fantastic goal from Raheem Sterling in a London derby. He's a London boy. That's probably why he signed. I think that's why he signed for Chelsea, wasn't it? He wanted to come back to London. Probably just wanted a bit more money and a few more games, really. But, you know, he dressed it up as he wanted to come back to London. So fair play to him. He's earned his contracts over the years. You know, I've not always been his biggest fan, but in the Euros, I'm going to say the Euros, when he was scored all them goals. That year, yeah, he was fantastic, and yeah, you can only commend him for that. He did go up into my estimations in that tournament, but yeah, that's in the past now. We look at the future. We look at the present. Present is we need to stop worrying about what happened in real life and worry about what's happening in Football Manager life, which is, I mean, we're all over them. That is what's happening. We are all over them. We've had 10 shots and only 4 of them have been on target, but one of them that went on target was a goal. Newcastle were 5-0 up against Everton. Callum Wilson with the hat trick. Who saw that coming? I want to make changes, but while nothing's happening, I mean, I'll do it just for the sake of you viewers. Selfishly, I just kind of wanted to let this drift out and take the 1-0 victory and run. But we'll bring on Felix. Sorry, Felix, not Felix, it's Felix. I've seen an interview with him. It's João Felix. So let's not upset him by calling him the wrong name. And we're going to bring on Conor Gallagher, Enzo Fernandez. I don't really know why I've done that. We've got an easy game in the Champions League. I probably could have just rested Fernandez for that. Such is life. Mason Mount now with the corner. He swings it in. Conor Gallagher was lurking there. João Felix looks to recycle it. Mudryk. Dennis Zakaria on his debut and he smashes it home. Mudryk come on, got an assist, only just off the bench. We've got 22 minutes left and we've got a 2-0 lead and this could be vital. This is what we needed to happen. All 2 substitutes combining. Zakaria is not a sub. He's just making his first game of the season. He darted past White and he smashed it home. To say Trevor Chalobah, who? I mean, whoever's playing in that ball-winning midfielder role for me seems to be doing the business at the moment, as Koulibaly looks to do the business on what I think maybe his debut, but he can't keep his head down. We've got just over 15 minutes left. Reece James, you can be conserved a little bit. Azpilicueta, you can come on. Do we need to look at making another change? I'd like to get some minutes for Ziyech, but Sterling has got a goal. Do you know what? I'm going to do it. Like I said, we've got Man City next week. Any rest that we can get in the legs of these players for that game will definitely come in handy then. Like I said, we've got an easy game in the Champions League. We can rest a few. But let's not look too far ahead. Conor Gallagher now, Mason Mount, Thiago Silva, Cucurella. We're camped out in their half. Cucurella drives in. Thought he was going to run at his man a bit more there, but we come all the way back out. Conor Gallagher, Zakaria, Gallagher again. Gallagher gives the ball away, but Thiago Silva's there to mop up. Gallagher gives the ball away again. Not a good advert for yourself, Connor. But Ziyech could be in. And Tierney missed his tackle, and Ziyech slots home for free. That is another well done to myself for the substitution. I'm going to pat myself on the back for that one. Thiago Silva here. I mean, what a pass that is. Kieran Tierney just slides out of desperation, and that's absolute Slotsville from Ziyech. Between Ziyech and Havertz, we have got 2 fantastic left foots in our forward options. And it is 3-0. The goals have been flowing recently. I'm glad we've managed to carry that on for the sake of the video, as Nketiah looks to run onto it and capitalise on Cucurella's dodgy touch, and Edward Mendy not having it. Edward, scissor hands, mate. Like, watch eyes, cut that out. Cut, scissor hands, get it? No, okay, we'll move on. We'll deal with the corner. Smith Rowe nuts it in. And Edward, calm, safe hands, catches the ball. See what I did there? See what I did there? The jokes are free, boys and girls. Laugh at them if you want. If you don't, that's fine. Holding gets up and we hold on. Another one? No, okay. Jesus with the shot and Edward, safe hands, clutches the ball to his chest, and we live to fight another day. We preserve the clean sheet for now. We've got a couple of minutes left. We've got another highlight. We're down in the Arsenal half. Cucurella looks for it. Azpilicueta on the edge of the box. Conor Gallagher, is he going to give the ball away? He looks for Ziyech, and Ziyech, just a bit of a tame effort really, so late in the game, but at 3-0, you can afford a bit of tameness, I guess, but not in the tackle, as Mudryk nicks the ball, capitalising on a bit of a mix-up between the 2 Arsenal players. Gallagher looks for João Felix. and he was better when he was Felix, to be honest. He scored a couple of goals when I was calling him Felix. He shanked that one wide, but 3-0, we've been all over him, massively ahead on the XG, massively ahead on the scoreline. Scoreline, score sheet, scoreline. Insert appropriate comment here, and we will take that. That is well done, lads. That is a good win. Good. I don't think good really does it justice. That was a fantastic win in another London derby at home in front of our own fans. Cucurella's made his debut. Zakaria's come on and scored a goal, or he started and scored a goal, and that gives us a fantastic platform now for me to go away, play against Maccabi Haifa in the Champions League, and I will see you in 1 second for the City game. You can count them down from now. And as if by magic, we are here. We're ready for the Man City game. We had a brilliant game against Maccabi in the. Did I say Maccabi? Was it It was Maccabi, wasn't it? It was Maccabi Haifa, yes. We beat him 5-0. João Felix with a hat-trick, another goal from Mudryk, and Zakaria getting himself on the score sheet. Again, 2-2 for him. It was a heavily rotated side for this game. We gave pretty much everyone we could a rest. Ziyech managed to get himself injured, so Pulisic came on. Other than that, Zakaria. Chalobah played for Fofana. Mendy, obviously, but I think this is going to enable us to go full strength against Man City. And this is the team we're going to go with. Mendy, Edward safe hands, hopefully again. But Chilwell left back this time. Thiago Silva, Fofana and Reece James. Going to go with Chalobah and Fernandes, holding just behind Mason Mount, going box to box again. And then Felix, after a hat-trick, he has to come in on that side. Havertz and Sterling. And what can we do against the powerhouse Man City with Erling Haaland, the robot, up top? He's already got 10 league goals. I think I mentioned that in the last game. I don't know. I don't want to be too demanding here. What I do want to do though is just look at some of the position instructions. I do want to maybe mark De Bruyne a bit more. And I do want to. Is it worth marking him? It's probably not. I don't know. But if we can maybe trigger press Rodri. I know he's pretty good. And let's show Phil Foden onto his weaker foot. That was Bernardo Silva as well. That'll do. Fingers crossed that's enough. I'm just looking for a good performance here. I'm not expecting a victory. Their team is ridiculous. They've got players like Alvarez and Mahrez to come on off the bench. The starting 11 is just brilliant, but we were in good form, and it was a good positive game against Arsenal in the last game. And we've got a highlight straight from kickoff. This could be good or it could be terrible, depending on how it goes. But it's looking okay so far. Reece James in down the right, beats his man again. Who's it to back to? Sterling's there. Enzo Fernandez, and he put it right in the top corner early doors. 29 seconds on the clock. Enzo Fernandez with another rocket. That is 3 goals this season, and I'm pretty sure they've all been rockets. But this could be by far one of the most important goals he'll ever score in a Chelsea shirt. Ederson's got no chance. It's 1-0 to Chelsea. I'm so made up with that. I'm actually buzzing. I'm not even a Chelsea fan, as you can see from the shirt over that shoulder there. And I'm hoping to get this video recorded in time to go and watch the United game. But let's not focus on that, because Erling Haaland is in. Erling Haaland and Edward safe hands. There he is. Oh, that nickname is growing on me. Hopefully it's growing on you. But I think while we're keeping clean sheets, he's Edward safe hands, and that unbelievably puts us top of the table as things stand. It's a long way to go in this game, though, and a long time to try and keep Man City out. De Bruyne with a free kick, and it has just hit the crossbar and gone over. Elsewhere, Ollie Watkins has scored for Aston Villa to make it 1-0. That would put them up to 8th in the league. I can't believe this is a 3 o'clock kickoff, by the way. Man City versus Chelsea, the top 2 in the league, and we're playing at 3 o'clock on a Saturday. Bernardo Silva's got the bang up, as you can see in the bottom right-hand corner. It's saying remove. No, I'm going to keep that tactic for now. It's working. Thiago Silva out to Chilwell. Chilwell dillies a bit, but gets the ball up to João Felix. Felix looks for Sterling, and he's not going to get there ahead of Gomez, but it's a nice idea. But unfortunately, it does mean it's probably going to be a Man City attack. As Bernardo Silva looks for De Bruyne. De Bruyne this time, he's got time to bring it down and find Haaland, and there we go. Haaland with his 12th of the season makes it 1-1. They're the two players you really need to stop, and we did not do that there. We didn't pay attention to my well, I guess we kind of showed De Bruyne onto his weaker foot, did we? Yeah, we did. And he's picked out a pass still, and Haaland has picked out the front post. 1-1, and parity has been restored from Man City there. What does that do to the league table when it updates? It puts them 1 point ahead of us, which is by no means a mean feat as Spurs go behind to a Renan Lodi goal for Nottingham Forest. And Mitrovic has got himself on the score sheet at Craven Cottage as we go through to half time. It's 1-1. I'm going to make no apologies if this is a boring game if we get something out of it, which so far we're looking like we're going to get a point, but they're making changes. Nathan Ake comes on and Foden makes way for Julian Alvarez, who is a threat in his own right as we look to build from the back. Sterling into Havertz. Havertz looks for Felix. What can Felix do 1-on-1 against Walker? He can find Sterling at the back post, and he should have done better there at his old stomping ground. Maybe he felt bad about scoring against his old team, although he has already got an assist. So he can't feel that bad. As Fofana looks for Reece James. He's got a lot of space here. And Sterling, can he get himself a second assist? He drives into the box. He takes on Alvarez, and Enzo Fernandez nearly made it 2. But for a despairing block from the defender and the ball just looping up into Ederson's hands. And these are the kind of close free kicks. I'm telling you now, this is going in. I have no doubts at all that De Bruyne is going to put this one in. He's at the bar, but Stones gets the rebound. It still went in. Was he offside? No, he wasn't, is the answer to that. It's 2-1 to Man City. Our hard work has been undone. These close range free kicks really are lethal in this year's Football Manager. And that is, I mean, Edward saved hands, to be fair. He had no chance with that. Right, let's try and make some changes. Let's see what we can do. I'm thinking Felix played 90 minutes in the week and he's not doing great. So Modric can come on. Kai Havertz needs a bit of a boost in this game. He's not doing particularly well. Neither is Thiago Silva. To be fair, there's not many people exactly tearing it up, but we'll just make the one change for now. Modric coming on. Hopefully he can cause some issues down our left-hand side. Kyle Walker being on a booking. It's not Modric, but we've got a free kick. Mason Mount is going to swing it in from deep. He's going to look for Fofana, but Haaland gets there ahead of him. Trevor Chalobah first to the ball. He drives into the box. He plays it across. He should have probably passed it rather than shooting, but you can't really be too harsh with him there. Shots-wise, they've been all over us, look. And yeah, they're probably deservedly in the lead as they make a change at right back. So Rico Lewis, the young wonder kid, comes on. We're going to make a change. It's unfortunate I don't have Zakaria on the bench to put on instead of Chalobah, who is dying. I'm a bit reluctant to put any of these others in the ball-winning midfielder role, to be honest. Does it mean does Fernandez go across? He probably does, but he's on a yellow. No, he's going to stay there. Chalobah, Conor Gallagher. Yeah, it's not ideal. Not ideal. And Kai Havertz still not doing the business. So maybe Pulisic comes on for him. We'll go with that. Again, I'd rather not have made those changes, but I just think condition-wise, I'm not sure Pulisic gives us the best option through the middle in terms of goal threat. So maybe we just swap him and Sterling around. Killed the highlight. Apologies, whoever that was going to be for. As we've got about 8 minutes left, can we drum up one more good chance? There's no one really on the bench that I can bring on. Loftus-Cheek as a shadow striker. Does it work? Does it? We don't know. I don't know. And then Reece James can get a rest. He's been up and down. Again, I always feel stupid taking Reece James off when we're chasing a goal because he's by far more of a threat than Azpilicueta. But if he's knackered, he's knackered. and we do need someone back there. And yeah, the changes just haven't appeared to work. This probably will be the last highlight of the game. City have the ball. I mean, he's got his foot on it. Probably got a cigar out. He looks for Alvarez, but we get the ball away. And can Modric do anything down this left-hand side? He looks for Loftus-Cheek, who looks for the 1-2, but Lewis cuts it out. They've got Palm. Oh, De Bruyne is in here. De Bruyne's in. He places it, but Mendy managed to hold on to the ball. And I don't know what's going to happen here. He's picked up the ball. Is it just a pointless highlight? We're faffing about a bit, but now we look to move it a bit quicker. Pulisic, don't lose it there, son. Mason Mount, Fernandez, he's lost it there. Chilwell's got back at Mahrez fantastically and finds Modric down the left. Back to Chilwell. Enzo Fernandez, back to Modric. Yeah, that's ambitious, mate. But Enzo's nicked the ball as well. I don't know if this is going to be a proper highlight or if it's just killing time till the end of time. But Thiago Silva looks for Pulisic. He's going to get there. Pulisic, can he find the ball across? He cannot, and it goes for a goal kick. That is disappointing, Christian. The LeBron James of soccer has had a shocker. And we have fallen to a defeat. Not disheartened about that. Away at the Etihad, season 1, we managed to get them down to 1 Erling Haaland goal. They got a John Stones goal from a rebound and a free kick. That puts us 4 points behind. It does put us behind Spurs, which I'm not going to lie, does leave a bit of a bad taste in the mouth. But it's early days. We've got Tottenham next. Look, we can make immediate amends. Again, it's Tottenham. But let's have a look. Will we bring you the Tottenham game? It's not really followed by anything fantastic. I think what we'll do is I think we're going to come back here for Rangers and Man United. I think Rangers will be the game. Hopefully we wrap up Champions League qualification and then hopefully we can go to Old Trafford and do a job and get some points away to Man United. Right, guys, thank you very much for watching that. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a thumbs up on the video. And if you could subscribe to the channel while you're there, that would be great. And I will see you same place, same time next week. Thanks, guys.